guys, this is me, Tim, and I want to show you my Lego sorting machine. It's kind of in the works right now, but I want to use a Raspberry Pi and a visual recognition software to compare a Lego piece and put it not only by color, shape, and size, but then to put it into a specified container. So let me walk you through so far what I got. Just to let you know, I haven't done any programming whatsoever just yet, but I just got everything built the way I wanted. It took me, I would say, about three months on the weekends to get everything situated where I want to be, where it'd be appropriate, which would be in a functional position, and kind of squeeze and cram everything onto my computer workspace here. Which I ultimately had to make a secondary workspace just for my computers in my master bedroom. But here, let me walk you through it right now. Here I have my Raspberry Pi. The screensaver just kind of kicked over. I can use my Raspberry Pi display on a monitor, or have it display on the little display. If you see right behind it, that is the Raspberry Pi 3, and right now I'm just using a very cheap Raspberry Pi LCD, and it should come back on after it reboots. So let me walk you through the factory here. This is just sort of assortment rack, just where I put all the Lego pieces. Then I have a container that I will put the bulk Lego pieces in, and they'll go down the conveyor. And you can see it's a red conveyor going on the back side, coming out on the orange side. And I don't know if you can tell, but I have 4 containers. Let me see if I can get in there. 4 containers, which these will be controlled by little stepper motors by the Raspberry, to put it in the designated container. So far I have 4 containers. I ultimately want to make a wall shelf of 30 some odd container selections. Alright, and so what I want to do is I want to put bulk pieces into the container and have Python or Raspberry Pi visual recognition software that will take a snapshot of that Lego piece and then compare it to a catalog of what it could possibly be, and once the system identifies that Lego piece by comparing the snap picture with the image on the catalog, it'll identify it and then put it into the appropriate container. When it sorts that Lego piece, it'll sort by the image, and hopefully it will get the right shape, right size, right color of that piece into the right container that I designate. Since I have a very small conveyor, I would have to do the sorting with small pieces and very slowly in the beginning until I get it down. I'm not going to really be putting big pieces on here, but as you can see, the conveyor belt goes on the red, comes to the back side, and comes out on the orange. Let's see what else I got. Robotic arm I've been working on with actuators and stepper motors. Haven't really designated a function of that yet, probably for bigger bulk pieces like containers and the shipping containers. This is another robotic arm down here. He's going to come back and forth and pick up containers, probably work in conjunction with that robotic arm. If you see on the conveyor over here, I have 2 arms, 2 robotic arms that I want to use stepper motors to down the road for advanced Lego piece placement and other automation projects. So if I go overall, I have a couple of buildings in there just to fill some space in. I really didn't have a function for it as much as maybe just containing Lego pieces. I have a few Lego vehicles just for my son when he comes over and plays with the Lego trucks. I got a Lego shipping container lifter, and I have you see a semi down there, and you see another way back down there, a red semi. And I have a forklift and a little housing structure on top, a couple antennas. My son wants me to put in a security system that shoots a little Lego pieces, hopefully not at a cat. I think that's what he was trying to get to, is that trying to guard the Legos from the cat. Which I'm not going to do, because that's just, cruelty to animals, and would be, it's not nice. In the previous video, I had a little IR line of sight dish over there that I could control back and forth. It's just kind of sitting there in storage for right now until I come up with another feature of that. Hopefully I use the IR sensor on there to control some remote vehicles or whatnot. Back there you see my pneumatics pump and all that. That's down the road. When I get more time, I'm going to make some pneumatic gateways and containers to be controlled. Have some Lego steps in there just for, I would be a good structural engineer if I didn't have a way from a method of personnel reaching from the bottom floor up to the top floor, which would go up the stairs and go to the walkway over there. So I think I jabbered enough here, but I just want to let you guys know I'm not an engineer, even though I have a computer science degree from 2010. I never had an engineer position in a workplace. I'm not a computer developer, even though I self-taught myself how to program Python and C using Arduino and Raspberry Pi. This is more like a hobby, an obsession, or a passion to automate anything that comes to mind and make it real into something that's visual, aesthetically pleasing for people to see and kind of be like, oh, that's really cool. Hopefully it one day lands me in an engineer position or a software development position, but for right now I'm just doing it as a hobby because that's just my niche. That's just what I love to do. So hope you guys enjoy, and hopefully on this Lego factory that I will be able to sort Lego pieces, and it'll be a smart AI Lego sorter. And so that's, I'd like to watch this video a few months from now and see where I was and see where I'm currently at in the future and with this project, and see all that it does. Well, I hopefully get this project fully automated, where you can just walk up and it just looks like it's just ran by Skynet, or it's ran by complete automations. That's the ultimate goal, to have everything self-sufficient and automated and running by itself, and don't have to do anything. You just walk up on it and like, wow, everything's moving, everything's picking up something, and so that's my ultimate goal here. So thank you for listening to me jabber on for about 9 minutes here. But please check out my Patreon page. Contribute anything you want. I'm happy with just $1 if you just send $1 to help me purchase components and sensors and whatnot to expand and watch this project of mine grow and become more automated and use more AI. So thank you again for checking out my LinkedIn page and my Patreon page, and any suggestions are welcome. So thank you for checking out my project and help me out with it. Thank you.